let's talk about binding your books together. This piece is the helper piece, which it's called the hinge. It is sold in a set of two. You get one after it's folded, it'll be a 1/2 inch by 4 inch. And then the second piece, once it's folded, it'll be a 1/2 inch by 6.5 inches long. If you want a different size, you can certainly cut it because there's no stitch marks. But it's got a score line exactly in the middle, and this is our hinge that you connect a page into so that you can either put it into a mini book or create this as your mini book. So let me explain to you what it does. So there's our die, outline cut, middle piece is your score line. And here it is. I just didn't fold it, but it can certainly be folded either way. And you can do solid color paper or printed paper. So just showing you with our mini pages right now, our mini pages also come with a 1/2 inch score line right here. You can choose to fold it or not. You can choose to put it into a mini book or not. We did not do any punches, so you can punch wherever you want to. You can punch right here, have it on a ring. You can do 3 punches. You can tie ribbon in it. You can put it into your book. So it's made to be very versatile. This piece, the hinge, is a reinforcement because this, depending upon the thickness of your paper or chipboard, maybe it is thick enough, maybe it's not. But this just gives a little extra binding to it, and that's why we just call it a hinge. So let's see what some of the samples are, and then I'll explain to you why you have a small piece too, because you might want to do mini books. All right, let's take a look at our larger book right now. This pink paper is the hinge part that went onto the chipboard. It acts as a reinforcer, and then I just hole punched wherever I wanted to. But you could hole punch these and certainly put it into a existing binder already, which would allow you to go wherever you want. Or I'm going to show you in just a minute where I did a little mini book and I punched the hole right here and flipped it around on a ring. So this just acts as a sealant, an edge, and a binder piece. And I think it just reinforces whatever you're doing because you don't want any of those pages to be breaking, and it adds a nice little cover to it. Now you get the full length of this particular page to decorate. So this is large enough also to hold 4x6 pictures. So this hinge piece, I just think makes the book look a little bit more professional. It makes it look like it's a bindered piece, and it gives a little bit of stability to it. So showing you it on a ring, which you can do, and then you can certainly add reinforcements if you want. Now, that's quite a bit of room on this ring, so I've got lots of pages I can add to our fun little book. But I just did different colors to make my bookbinding hinge pop on that one. And then as you see, okay, this is the small piece now. So it acts to help stabilize these larger pieces. So you can cut it down, so you can cut the larger one down, but you do have one for your 4-inch mini books. And then, oh, look at that fun flaps, which I'm going to show you on how I made these easy pages. And then this page is a little different because I wanted a smaller page in the middle. So it acted as my equalizer, as the same spacing as my entire book, but my page could act smaller. So that's what that guy is for. And then on your flaps, which if you go look at the video or the pictures on the flaps, our flaps have that same 1/2 inch. This is a 4-inch flap. This will go perfectly in here to make a mini book. So you can make a mini book with the larger dies, with the book cover and the spine, or you can use the flaps and make a mini book with the hinges as well. Just gives a little bit more stability, and that is that particular piece. So use it with your flaps, or use it with the mini book pages or something else that you've got. This is the other way of making the book, with the cover, the spine, and the back cover, and then pages in the middle. So that, if you go take a look at the 4x4 mini book video on how to do that. And then I've got one more that shows the spine where it's the same color on the color. I did not, cover I made it black. The inside pages I did a different color for the hinge right there because I wanted to mix up the middle. But here you see color on color right there. So that is what this handy dandy 2-size hinge does. Makes mini books. All right, bye-bye.